A lot of people ask me this question is, what do you think about being the ICU nurse, being the guy that works in it, that opens of all this opening back up, and what's your take on it? To be honest, I don't get too far into it. That feels politically like a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm wrong. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times.
Hello from the beautiful, I'll bet windy and a little chilly beach in Huntington State Park, South Carolina.
Welcome back to No Ordinary Path. I'm Kristen, this is John. We are a travel nurse family, and we have been traveling the country for the past almost 2 years with our 3 kids and a dog in our 37-foot travel trailer that we have affectionately named Wendy. We're glad that you're here with us today. We have to basically shout so that you can hear us.
Over the wind and the waves. It's kind of fun. The kids are out in it right now because they're crazy. I was out in it earlier too. The water is warm here. It's actually pretty nice, but the wind is freezing. As you can tell, we both got sweatshirts on, so it's cold.
State parks are opening back up, and camping for South Carolina parks officially opened up on Monday for people that did not already have prior reservations. They were honoring reservations from May 1st forward, but if you didn't have reservations, then the 10th was the first day.
So we're out here on the beach, but guys, this is not what normal beach going is like. I mean, it's still like socially isolating. And if it was super, super crowded, we wouldn't be here. You can go out and do these things as long as you're still smart about it.
We're not here to judge anybody. We know that some people watching this may judge us, but this is who we are, and this is real life for us, so we're sharing it with you.
Yeah, it's still real. It's still real talk, you guys. That's what this channel has always been about. This episode is coming off of pretty close to the whole we don't like parking in RV parks.
Even though we don't love RV parks, it's easier. It's just easy to book something and get here and spend our time on the beach instead of boondocking.
Camping at like state parks and those kind of things are a little bit different than your standard RV park.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, we still have neighbors that park literally right next to our slide with their car.
Yeah.
But whatever, whatever. We're here.
The beach is worth it.
Guess what day it is?
The beach day!
It's the beach day!
No, Aaron, it will bite your face off.
Well, we made it. We're getting all set up right now, and the kids are going crazy. Cinder is just not very happy about being on the leash right now, but we're getting set up. This park is full. I only see one spot that doesn't have an RV in it, and these kids, they can hardly wait. John and I are both wearing sweatshirts. I don't know what they're planning on doing. Coming off of our last video where we said we didn't like RV parks, these are the exceptions. State parks and regional parks in areas that we really want to see. Cinder and I are just hanging out up here. This is the best delayed Mother's Day gift ever. Nurses out there, you know that sometimes either you're the nurse and you have to work on Mother's Day, or your spouse has to work on Mother's Day. So what we did this year was we planned an outing after Mother's Day. We're all just getting our vitamin D in today. We're staying socially distanced. A lot of you might be wondering whether you should get out and about, even if your states are opening up, or your counties or cities or whatever are opening their doors. We feel like as long as you can do it safely and you feel like you're okay with that, and that you can continue distancing and washing hands and everything, that go for it. Hey, that's for us! Go do that in the dirt!
We don't feel the dirt. Where's the dirt?
So what do you think? Should I join them in the water? I mean, you know, a high of 67 today. It's totally warm enough, right? I'm gonna enjoy this nice sunshine. It's time to cook dinner, and we're gonna get the grill out and cook in our outdoor kitchen. Look at our outdoor kitchen. It's like the perfect height. It's like the height of my head. There is no way I could cook out here tonight. So an outdoor kitchen was like super important to me. It was like one of the top things on my list when we were actually looking for RVs, and I thought that I would use it all the time. And the truth is it makes a fantastic storage unit, but it very rarely gets cooked on.
Get yourself a Blackstone.
Yeah.
And a table. Like, it doesn't even need to be a big one.
Yeah, oh, I'm falling.
And that's it. I love the fridge. I do love the outdoor fridge.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind a bigger one. Maybe we should just take it out. That's an interesting concept, actually.
Take that out, and then it could be like much more storage. Wait, there's an outlet. We could put an ice maker back here. I think we're onto something. There's the sunrise. It is possible to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to catch the sunrise, because this is the only opportunity to see the sun over the water on the East Coast. Beach day number. It's really nice and hot out right now, so maybe we'll actually get in more today.
I got made funny yesterday.
Wait, I get so okay. excited? Okay, bye.
Bye.
You can tell she wants to run. Look at her splash! You cold?
The bean.
The bean is cold.
He's warming up a little bit.
Good dog.
Keeping her warm. Are you cold, Chloe?
You cold?
I'm gonna stay here for like 5 minutes. I'll
I
come
think she's
back
cold.
later though.
Got a little respite here by ourselves out on this beautiful glade with little alligators swimming out in the water and stuff. And I wanted to take a moment to address the whole COVID thing. It's like this. Everyone has to have grace with everyone else right now because we're all in different spots with where we come from, what our comfort levels are, and that kind of stuff. The thing that I see that is starting to really bother me is we're kind of getting this division in our country that I see from this. And it's about things like wearing masks. You guys, if I'm being honest with you as a healthcare worker, wearing the mask is good and everything like that. The best thing that you can do to prevent the spread of infection is actually just wash your hands more. I see tons of people out there wearing masks and they're touching everything and they don't wash their hands, or they've got their mask on and then they, grab a bag of Cheetos and they slip it underneath their mask to eat it. The masks aren't helping you. I mean, they are good, but at the same time, it's not something we need to divide the country over. We don't need to have anti-maskers. I can't even believe we have to have the conversation like this. I don't need a mask right now. And you don't need a mask when you're sitting on your porch reading a book and stuff like that. You need the masks when you're going to be in a very tight group of people. Look, if you have lung problems, if you have chronic disease, then stay inside. Don't get out. But the country is going to reopen slowly. Things are opening back up and we feel comfortable with it. And so we're going to go out and visit some of these places. Now, I'm not going to take my kids into super packed grocery stores, and we're not going to go into super packed restaurants and stuff like that right off the bat. But at some point, we do have to kind of get over some of the fear that we have, because there is a lot of fear associated with this. If you run into other people that aren't wearing masks, try not to judge them so much. You don't know their circumstances. And the opposite goes too. If you are a person that feels like we do, that you don't need to wear a mask all the time, then don't look upon those that do with a whole lot of judgment either. We have to have that grace for people. We have to love people with where they're at right now, and that's important. We can't let something like this further divide our country that already has issues.
Excited to go see the sunrise?
Yeah, but it's rough waking up.
It was rough waking up, wasn't it? I convinced the family that it was so worth it to see the sunrise over the ocean, so everyone got up this morning. Our last day here and nobody wants to leave. We're particularly proud of Smooch this year as you go, she's not a water dog, really. And the last few times we've been to the beach, she runs from the waves, but this time she's running into them. But unfortunately, she has to stay on leash, and we've been called on it for letting her off to run in the water. Even though she's not running anywhere else on the shore or chasing people, she's just splashing in the water. She's required to wear a leash. Bye, beach! We miss you already. Until next time.